What's up guys, Jake the Turtles here with another Pokemon Go PvP video. Sorry I didn't post yesterday guys, work kind of got to me and I had to do some schoolwork. So we're going to be doing some Rainbow Cup battles in today's video. So we've got me versus Tanner. I'm going to be aggro farming this Slowbro, and then I'm going to switch into Fortress, and he's going to get off an Ice Beam or a Psychic because he's got a ton of energy, and Psychic isn't going to do much because Bug type, obviously. And then I'm going to be able to kill his Slowbro almost with Bug Bites. So I'm going to choose not to shield here. Ice Beam's not going to kill me. And I have killed his Slowbro while taking a lot of damage, but I got so much energy stored up. So I'm going to use the Earthquake here against the Quack, hoping to grab a shield, and he does shield. So then I'm going to basically spam these Bug Bites here. And I honestly wish Fortress would die faster, but he thought I had almost enough energy for an Earthquake, so he used his Stone Edge. So I would have farmed there. But I'm going to bring in Venusaur, obviously, to switch lock him into Ivysaur. And I'm in a bad spot, kind of, but I do have shield advantage. So I'm going to go for the Frenzy plan here to hopefully draw that last shield, and I'm not going to get it, so good job, Tanner, there. And I'm going to shield up here because I need to protect my Venusaur at all costs, even though I have a ton of energy built up in the back. I have like 2 Hydro Cannons, so I'm going to go for a Frenzy Plant again, hoping to get the shield, because I know I'm going to get it this time because he's going to die almost if he doesn't shield. So, very good job by me. Going to be able to get the Sludge Bomb. Going to have the shield here. Actually, I'm going to choose not to shield because I can tank one. Save a shield for the back because I think Quack has some energy. And it doesn't kill, which makes it even better. So then I'm going to spam these Vine Whips, and I'm going to get to a Frenzy Plant. So I'm going to choose not to shield here because I have a ton of energy in the back. And I'm going to use this Hydro Cannon, which is definitely going to kill this Quagsire. So I'm going to take a GG in the first game against Tanner. So guys, we've got another matchup against Slowbro and Blastoise. So, you know, Tanner's going to be using the Slowbro a lot. I think he likes that team. But he also varies his leads a lot, which kind of throw me off. But Slowbro is his most popular lead, but it also works in so many scenarios. There are very few Pokemon that destroy the Slowbro, you know what I mean? And it's very good. It's a very good Pokemon to use if you want to go sort of. It's not really off meta. I would definitely not call it off meta because it destroys Venusaur. And the basic point of this cup is to destroy Venusaur and destroy Quagsire. So I'm going to have my Blastoise ready for this Ninetales. He's going to have the shield here. And I'm going to have 2 Hydro Cannons ready. So he's going to not shield this one or die. So I've got 2 shields, 2 Pokemon. He's got 0 shields, 2 Pokemon. But he's got a ton of energy built up with his Slowbro, I believe. So it brings in Slowbro, and I'm able to get the Hydro Cannon first. I'm going to use it to knock out this Slowbro because I know that the fire type is dead, so Blastoise can die. And it's going to be Ivysaur versus Venusaur with 2 shields. So I'm basically going to take a GG in this game. And what I'm going to do is go for a Sludge Bomb, obviously, and get this big chunk of health knocked off first. And then whatever he uses, you know, I think he's trying to build up a ton of energy, and he lags here, but the game was over anyway. I had 2 shields, so GG's in that game, Tanner. So let's hop into another match against Easily Done 27, Tanner, and I'm going to use Blastoise, and he's going to use Ivysaur. So it's a bad situation for me, guys, but it's not that bad because I can farm up a little bit of energy and then switch into the Lawnmower. And the Lawnmower is going to be doing super effective damage to those Bug Bites. I think he let his Ivysaur in there for too long. Fortress is able to get some energy built up, and I'm able to get off an Earthquake against his Ninetales, which is really good for me, guys, because I can burn a shield and then bring back in Blastoise to farm this Ninetales. So what I'm going to do here is shield once into Solar Beam, so learn from that mistake. And I'm going to farm here. I'm going to farm a ton, and I'm into shield again because I think it's Solar Beam and it's Psyshock. So bad for me, but that's fine because his fire type is dead, and he's not running a grass type, which is really good for me. Or he is running a grass type. What am I talking about? He is running a grass type. He's running 2 waters. Is that what no? Is Ivysaur? Yes, Ivysaur. Oh my gosh. I thought he was gonna bring back out Ivysaur for my Blastoise, and I was gonna use that Ice Beam. So what I'm gonna do here is overcharge, then use a Sludge Bomb and hope he doesn't shield. I should have used Frenzy Plant because I knew he was going to shield. And then I'm going to get to another Sludge Bomb and use that one. So I should use Frenzy Plant first on that, guys. Because I knew he had the shield. And then he's going to bring out Lantern. But I'm basically dead. I remember playing this match, actually. I'm dead because I let him farm so much energy up with Lantern earlier. So GG's in that, Tanner. Very well played. So let's hop into another match against Tanner, and I'm going to be leading with Venusaur, and he's going to be leading with Ivysaur. So I'm going to show you how you can perfectly execute this gameplay every single time. So what we're going to do is wait for someone to piggyback, and no one's going to do it. So I'm going to make the decision. I'm going to go for Sludge Bomb first, and I usually go for Frenzy Plant first, and he doesn't shield. So very good. Then I'm going to go for my Frenzy Plant, which is going to draw the shield. So you can do that either way. Whichever way you want it. You can also go 2 Frenzy Plants because you know they're going to have to shield at least one of them. So I'm going to shield number 1, and then I'm going to choose to shield number 2 because, well, you're going to see. My lineup needs a shielded Venusaur. So I'm going to farm up a ton of energy and then kill this Ivysaur. And my Venusaur is at good health, no shields. He's going to bring in Ninetales, perfectly fine. I'm going to farm up a ton of energy, use the Sludge Bomb here. To hopefully draw shield, and then I'm going to bring in my Blastoise to water it down to death. But it doesn't die. He brings in Lantern. Kind of a bad thing for me because I'm switch locked and I didn't get Ninetales out of there. It was really close, but I didn't get it out of there. So he's got about 1 Fire Spin left with Ninetales, maybe 2 before he dies to anything really. So I'm going to use these Hydro Cannons, spam them out, and I think he's farming me here. And he realized that I might be close to another Hydro Cannon, which I wasn't, so he's got to use a Thunderbolt. And I'm going to bring in the Lawnmower here to tank this, tank any moves by Lantern. Thunderbolt's going to do a decent amount of damage. Hydro Pump's going to do a decent amount, but I'm going to be able to tank it pretty hardcore here. And he's going to bring in Ninetales, and he's got a shield, but Ninetales literally falls over like a dead horse. So GG's in that game, Tanner. So let's move on to our next one. I'm going to be leading with Venusaur. He's going to be leading with Ivysaur. And you guys know how this matchup works out. Wait to piggyback, but if you wait too long, someone's going to have a ton of energy, so you don't want to do that. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to let him piggyback off of me. And I'm going to use a Sludge Bomb here, and he doesn't shield. So he's got a ton of energy built up, and I'm going to choose to shield this one. And it was a good decision. I did it late. So I'm going to go Frenzy Plant this time, hoping to draw the shield. And I do not draw the shield, but he's got a move ready. And I'm thinking it's Sludge Bomb again, and it is. So I'm going to shield. So 2 shields down, but Venusaur's extremely healthy. He's got 2 shields. He's going to bring in Ninetales. I'm going to switch into Blastoise a little bit earlier before I do use the charge move so I can get a little bit of energy farmed up for Lantern so I can spam these Hydro Cannons off. I'm going to try to use this Hydro Cannon a little bit before he gets his Thunderbolt so I can have 2 of them ready. And I do have 2 of them ready, which is really good. 2 Hydro Cannons is going to do a significant chunk of damage, going to take it below 50% health. And if he Thunderbolts me, it's perfectly fine. Because, yeah, I have Venusaur ready to go. And what I'm going to do here is try to farm a little bit aggressive. And I'm going to get a Frenzy Plant, and I'm expecting a shield here. So he doesn't shield. So I'm using a Sludge Bomb on Ninetales to draw a shield. And he's still got 1 shield. So I'm going to switch into Fortress, get a little lag here, it's perfectly fine, and we're gonna hope that I can get to a Heavy Slam, and I can, but I don't use it for some reason, and that's gonna be GG. So next match against Tanner. Don't know what happened that last match. Venusaur versus Quagsire. I thought my Venusaur was still alive, but apparently it wasn't. So it's a very bad situation for him. He's got to get out. Brings in Ivysaur, so I'm gonna stay in this neutral matchup. And I'm going to overcharge, and I'm going to go for Frenzy Plant first. So he's going to choose to not shield. Very good job by him. And then I'm going to go for Frenzy Plant again. So what I'm going to do here is shield my Venusaur because I need it. I need it for the back. Need it for the Quag. And I'm going to use the Frenzy Plant again. So he is going to shield that one. Very good job by me. And then I'm going to choose once again here, guys, to not shield. Sludge Bomb, maybe should have shielded that one, but I'm going to save a shield for the back because I'm thinking that I might lose this matchup. So I'm going to go for Sludge Bomb, and I'm going to kill his Ivysaur. So not bad. Brings in Ninetales. I should have got, as soon as he was switching in, I should have got him out of there, but that's not a bad thing because I have Quag to wall his Ninetales, and then Blastoise to take care of his Quagsire, because Blastoise is the ultimate water destroyer of Quagsire. So, going to use these Stone Edges. It's going to crank off some shields here, but I'm expecting a Solar Beam, so I'm going to shield here, and it's Side Shock, so very good job by Tanner there to bait me. It's not really a problem. Earthquake's going to hurt my Quag, but he's going to have to dump the energy because a couple Stone Edges will do some significant damage, but I'm going to swap into Blastoise probably before the next charge move. Or after the first charge move. After the first one. So I'm expecting Earthquake here. And it is. So it's perfectly fine. I let him dump his energy. And then I know that I can beat him to a Hydro Cannon before he gets to anything else, like, significant. I know this is Stone Edge. Or maybe it's Earthquake. It still won't do enough damage, though. That's what I'm getting to the point here, guys. Blastoise can tank an Earthquake, tank a Stone Edge if it's switching in. So GG's to Tanner in that matchup. So let's move into our final match of this video, I believe. I'm going to be using Venusaur. He's got Fortress, so very bad situation. I'm going to farm up a little bit of energy and then get out because the Lawnmower hurts. And then I'm going to bring in Charizard. So Charizard's going to smack. He's going to bring in Quagsire. Bad situation. Pretty sure all of us have been switch locked in this position before. And what you do is you spam Blast Burns, guys, because Blast Burns hurt. And what you want to do is get off as many as you can. I took a shield, so I'm perfectly fine with letting my Charizard die, because Blastoise can handle basically anything. So we're going to go for this Frenzy Plant here. Should have farmed a little bit more, but I want that Quag out of there. And he is going to use a big old charge move on me right now, and I'm going to block a Stone Edge, which kind of sucks, but it's alright. Now I'm going to farm. We farm this situation. Farm it. Farm it. And I farmed a little bit too much, so I got to use a shield here. But that's perfectly fine, because he's got 2 Pokemon, 1 shield, but I've got at least 2 charge moves ready. I'm going to use Frenzy Plant. It's going to be Fortress. And I'm going to spam these Frenzy Plants, because I don't want to give Blastoise out the dry yet, because I think he has Ivysaur in the back. Crazy thought. But these Water Guns, I'm going to Sacrificial Swap Blastoise here. And he's going to tank this Earthquake. And I'm going to get some energy built up. And I'm hoping for Ninetales in the back, but it might be Ivysaur. And it's Ivysaur. But I can get to an Ice Beam, which is going to be the icing on the cake. And then I'm able to almost Water Gun it to death. And I hope he doesn't have a Power Whip ready. And I think if I were him, I told him after this, go for Sludge Bomb there, because Power Whip won't kill. Frenzy Plant probably won't even kill, but GG's to Tanner. Very well played match. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was my last Rainbow Cup battle video. From now on, it's going to be Jungle Cup and Great League battles and probably Jungle Cup picks. So, hope you guys look forward to watching that. I know I look forward to making them. Thank you so much for watching, guys.